Buenas noches, mi amigos, mi amo, King Zavarell, and welcome to yet another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, where I am going to continue trying to book AEW into becoming one of the top pro wrestling promotions in the world of Total Extreme Wrestling. So far, so well. I mean, we're getting closer to Double or Nothing, and I think the storylines that I have booked out, I think they're going to pan out and be good. I think they will be well. I think everything I'm doing is the right move to make. But seeing how things are going right now in other companies, like so far, because like this is Wednesday, so we're booking here on Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday have passed, and it looks like some of these shows are getting better. So like CMLL or Triple A, I'm seeing, or not Triple A, All Japan Pro Wrestling is getting a lot more, is getting higher up on their Carnival of Champions. CMLL has improved, I think. Oh yeah, they've improved. Their Lunas Serena Puebla shows, those have improved. Also though, we have a lot we don't have as many companies that will be popping up this week. It seems like a lot of the companies don't have shows this week, so hopefully that will help us boost ourselves to maybe number one, maybe possibly global. Might be able to go into global on this, but we'll find out. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to start booking for AEW Dark. I don't want to be at the Cuban Club because I don't know where that is. Mid-Atlantic. We're going to go to the Mid-Atlantic this week. So yeah, we're not going to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not going to go to the Cuban Club. I don't know why it even recommends the Cuban Club as a venue. That's like the biggest venue it will give me. Like, I want to go and expand my reach all over. So, let's go. We're going to Bel Air, Maryland at the APG Federal Credit Union Arena. That is where AEW is going to be from today. And here we go. Let's start booking the show. Let me get the notebook out. I have not booked Dark at all. Like, at all. So this is right off the top of my ass. Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa. Damn it. Let's just book a match then. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Oh, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay, no, not Colt Cabana, Colt and Gun. There we go. You make my heart sing. You make everything groove. This isn't what people wanted, I think. But oh well. It's what I want. If the fans don't like it, it's because the fans are wrong. So, all set, ready to book it. So, we are kicking off AEW Dark tonight on week 2. And this is what it looks like so far. So we opened up with a fun little pre-show match, and that was Big Swole and Serena Deeb versus Yuka Sakazaki and Maki Ito. Big Swole and Serena Deeb picking up the W with a 41 segment. With a 41 rating. That's not too bad. I did not write any of this down. Oh my god, why did I not write any of this down? So now that we've gotten all that out of the way, alright. We kicked off the show with Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is looking very stale. What the hell does that mean? Do I have to work on the gimmick? Is it looking very stale mean in this? Anyway. Thunder Rosa gets the victory over Renee Michelle. The match gets itself a 45 rating. So we're going up. We're going up from the pre-show, which is good. Definitely going up from the pre-show. And I mean, that's what you kind of want in a show. You don't want your pre-show to overlook anything that you would put on your actual show. There we go. Jake Roberts then goes and cuts a promo about Lance Archer and how he is going to unleash a path of destruction throughout AEW, and it all starts tonight with Peter Avalon. And that got us a pretty good rating. Let me just write this down. I really should have wrote this down when I was booking it. But that got us a 47 right there. That was good. Yeah, that's excellent. I mean, that's not the greatest thing ever, but I mean, that definitely helped. That's going to help the show. It's only getting better. It's only getting better. We're only rising the show up because after that, Lance Archer goes right to the ring and destroys Peter Avalon, beating Peter Avalon clean 1, 2, 3. The match got itself a 49. We then head on backstage where we have an interview with Brian Cage. Brian Cage announcing that he is already in the casino ladder match at Double or Nothing because he has won the previous one. He's won the ladder match before. He's won the casino ladder match before, and he's made an impact in the ladder match. So he will be joining it again this year. He will not have to qualify for it. So that was actually very helpful. I'm glad that he actually wanted that one to be unscripted. So that is really good that it got us a 59 here on Dark. Hell yeah, we're going now. Right? Dips down a little bit here as we go back to the ring for more action. We have Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, SCU versus the Gun Club, Austin Gunn and Colton Gunn. SCU picking up the victory here, and it got us a 46 here. That's awesome. We then go once again backstage where QT Marshall is interviewed as he is complaining about not being on the card for Double or Nothing yet. Hell, he is upset that he's not main eventing Dynamite, facing Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship, or let alone being booked for Elevation. He complains about how people are getting spots in the company that aren't even guys who started the company. They started their careers in other places. And how QT Marshall should be considered one of the biggest athletes here in AEW. However, during this interview, he is quite shooketh as he turns around and finds the world's largest athlete, Paul White, behind him. The interview ends there when QT Marshall walks off. That wasn't bad. It got us a 45. Got us a 45. Oh, 54. 54, not 45. I'm reading that backwards. My eyes are in backwards. Oh my god, yes. And we closed out the show with Jon Moxley, because we got to get our dose of Mox in. Jon Moxley versus Brian Pillman Jr. Moxley picking up the victory, and that got us a 74. Jon Moxley victorious after hitting the paradigm shift. That is our show right there for Dark. Dark got us a 59, which, if I look back, actually was worse. This was actually a worse show than last week's show. I think we actually had it more generalized in that 50s area this time. Whereas last time it was all over the place. Wow. Oh, that's why. We had a few 70s in there. That's why. Mox and Janela, and also Pac and the Pac promo. So, yeah, no, we went down this week in Dark, but let's hope that that doesn't continue when we go into AEW Dynamite. Alright, so already announced, I announced that last week during Elevation that Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes would both be in tonight's main event against the Good Brothers. I don't have much written down, but I got this written down. Like tag team title match. Nothing like title matches on that card. Hell yeah. I should probably be writing these down. Now that I'm writing down, I'm doing this. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a roughin'. Okay. Oh, it's getting even rougher. Everything can happen on Dynamite, baby. That's just how I do. Okay. Alright, so that is our show for AEW Dynamite. Okay, this is how it all goes down here. Okay, here at the APG Federal Credit Union Arena, we have kicked off the show with Ty Conti versus Ali, and apparently that was actually not a bad match. Ty Conti gets the win, gets the victory for for 62 rating. Not bad. But then we go backstage where, oh god, where Britt Baker has attacked Anna Jay, Ty Conti's best friend, making it a little personal. I think, in my opinion, it made it personal. This apparently was not good. The crowd turned on me because that was a 17. Oh yeah, this feud is taking water. It is going underwater. It's sinking. It's sinking. But we're able to pick things up a little bit because after that match, we went and had ourselves a 5-on-5 tag team match. The Inner Circle versus the Dark Order. Inner Circle, Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Santana Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara versus the Dark Order's Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, John Silver, 5, and Stu Grayson. And that went and got and Chris Jericho's Inner Circle picking up the victory. Jake Hager went and picked it up with the submission. He made 5 tap out. Did I say Alan Angels? Oh, Alan Angels is part of the Dark Order, by the way. But we got a 65 on that. Oh, I have a bad feeling about today's show, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get a little nervous, like 3 matches in. We got a big card. We have a huge card, but 3 matches in, I'm a little nervous already. But that's okay, because our next bit, we go backstage with a beaten John Silver, where he goes and makes it clear that this is not over between him and Sammy Guevara. In fact, John Silver wants to go one-on-one with Sammy Guevara. He throws the challenge out there and says that, as everyone knows, Johnny Hungy, but it's Sammy Hungy. That got us a 38, you know. That got us a 38. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, and so just a little thing here. Just a little drop in this. Just anything can happen. So one of the big reasons I don't say much about a lot of the backstage stuff for when I'm booking shows or anything like that is because it could ruin a surprise, such as tonight's match, which was a surprise TNT Championship match. Darby Allin going and having an open challenge to anyone from Maryland, and who would answer but Shannon Moore. Shannon Moore comes out to challenge for the TNT Championship. Darby Allin beats him 1-2-3, getting his 6th title defense, and that got us a 53. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad, but it could have been better. And Darby Allin goes to the backstage area where he's about to be interviewed when he is attacked by Miro. Miro goes and annihilates Darby Allin with a huge a huge bump where Darby Allin is thrown through a table and then picked up and promptly thrown through a wall. Wow. Yep, 67. That picked things up a little bit. That definitely picked things up a little bit. There we go. Oh God, why does everything? Oh, why does it have to fall? Next up, we have Awesome Kong versus Ashley Vox and Shanna, and in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and Awesome Kong destroys the both of them. That segment got a 20. Oh, God. And following that up, Awesome Kong cuts a promo on Hikaru Shida saying that Shida may have beaten competitors much larger than herself, but none of them were Awesome Kong. We got a 39. It hurts to see these sometimes. Like, it's funny because I see it in my head, and I'm like, that would be great. That would be great, you know? That'd be good. Like, I can't wait to put that on the show, and then it just... yeah. But we're picking things right back up again because we are right in with the Young Bucks defending the AEW Tag Team titles against the Lucha Bros, Penta El Cero Miedo, and Rey Fenix. And the Young Bucks get the win and also get us an 82 rating for this match. Thank you, Young Bucks. Oh, that's just so kind of you. We then head to the backstage area where MJF is standing by with Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone asking why on earth would MJF disrespect a legend like Sting last week? What was going through his mind when he spat in the face of the icon Sting? And MJF stops him and says, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Everyone looks at Sting like he's an icon, like he's still got it, but in actuality, he's just a washed-up has-been. Anyone that thinks that they can step into this ring at the age of Sting has got another thing coming, because they have to compete with MJF. And that goes for everyone who comes into this company. He then turns and he blindsides Tony Schiavone. He says, tell that to your best friend, Sting! Mockingly. That got us a 53. That got us a 53. Not bad. We then go into a casino ladder match qualifying match. A casino ladder qualifying match between Orange Cassidy and Shawn Spears. And Shawn Spears takes the L tonight as Orange Cassidy pins him 1, 2, 3. And that gets us a 64 on that one. That was good. Thank you. Thank you, Orange Cassidy. Go backstage where Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson are interviewed by, what's his name? Alex Abrahantes. No, it's not Abrahantes. Alex Marvez. Being interviewed by Alex Marvez. Alex Marvez asking them what their thoughts are on their upcoming tag team title match against FTR. The Young Bucks reply back with, you know, this is the match that the world has been waiting for years now. Before they even signed with AEW, the world talked about this match. And you know what? They may have been top guys at another promotion, but here in AEW, the top guys are the Young Bucks. Alex Marvez then follows that question up with the question of, and as far as what's going on with Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega, is everything all right with the Elite right now? Nick Jackson answers back with, well, we thought this was over in Japan. We thought Kenny and Cody sorted this out in Japan, but apparently they've got to do it here now too. This whole control or run for control of power, well, hopefully everything will be taken care of at Double or Nothing. And after Double or Nothing, we're pretty sure that the Elite will be okay. That gets us a 73. I have hope in this show. I have hope for all the water that is on this ship right now. There it is. Okay, we close out the show with one more match, with a match between Dustin Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, the Nightmare Family versus the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And the Nightmare Family pick up the victory here tonight, going forward in the week. And that is going to be a 76 rating right there. Awesome stuff. To which afterwards, Cody Rhodes picks up the mic and makes the announcement that he is not happy just beating up the lackeys of Kenny Omega. No, he wants more. And he wants Kenny Omega at Double or Nothing for the AEW World Championship. Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Double or Nothing. We will get an answer about that next week. Cody Rhodes sends us off happy with an 81 segment rating. Thank you, Cody. And thank you, AEW, for having a 76 rating overall today. Which is one more than last week, actually. We did good this week. Nice. Yay. Oh, I was nervous about that. I was really nervous about that. Shit. Whew. I can rest easy now. I can rest easy now. So, we're heading right into AEW Elevation. We're going to be booking in for that now. Last week we went and got ourselves a 70 rating. Let's see if we can do better this week or maybe keep it same. I'm hoping we can do one of those two things, but we'll find out. So that is Elevation. We are ready to go. I decided to go with a pre-show match this week. And we're kick things off with Jade Cargill versus Red Velvet. Oh no, I gotta go and move Matt Hardy out of that. Apparently Matt Hardy and Jade Cargill do not mix as a group. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, the match got itself a 22 average. Oh, man. But, hey. As far as the actual show, we go right into Christian Cage and the Jurassic Express versus the Gun Club, Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. With Christian Cage getting the victory, pinning Austin Gunn. That match got us a lovely 46 rating. Not bad, not bad. And then we get into Thunder Rosa versus MJ Jenkins. Thunder Rosa picking up the win with a 42. Really getting some momentum behind that facing off against Abaddon, which Abaddon then once again stalking Thunder Rosa, but this time with her face close up to the camera as it projects over the Jumbotron, or the Titantron, in the background as it watches over Thunder Rosa noticing it, and yeah, it's just creepy. It's spooky. Ooh, spooky stuff. Remember when Undertaker did this stuff? Ooh, terrifying. It's pro wrestling. It's fun. We then go into SCU versus Bear Country, and SCU picking up the win. Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels on a roll, giving us a 53 average on this match. We then go backstage where Sonny Kiss goes and says that they are ready to fight Jon Moxley tonight. Tonight is Sonny Kiss's time to shine against the savage known as Jon Moxley, who's been running roughshod on Dark and now on Dark and also Elevation for the past couple of weeks. This got us a 55 rating. Go Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss should be used more often, I think. Sonny Kiss does not get enough screen time because Sonny Kiss is incredible. They are incredible at what they do. You know, absolutely. And, yep, finally, Jon Moxley beats Sonny Kiss, sadly, in the main event with a 79 average. That boosted us. That was good. And that is how we ended Elevation, with Jon Moxley hitting the Death Rider on Sonny Kiss. In the end, the show got us a 58. That wasn't our best. We dropped a lot on that one. We really dropped the ball on Elevation this week. I think also the pre-show didn't help us very much. I think that killed us a bit. Also, let's see. What did I do last week that we had? I mean, last week we had a lot of 80s and stuff too, though. It's the star power. We don't have the star power going into the Elevation and Dark. That's what's going on. But there you have it. That is the end of the week so far. Well, for AEW at least. So now we're going to go over and we're going to check out all of the wonderful averages from this week. I'm gritting my teeth, I think, about these numbers. I don't know what they are yet. So let's go over and take a look at what those are now. Before we do that, though, I do want to note that New Japan of America will now be considered its own entity. From New Japan Pro Wrestling, they will be separately they'll be separately rated, and the same will go for NXT, NXT UK, and WWE programming. So NXT will have 205 Live and NXT Wrestling, and NXT UK will have its shows. WWE will have Raw, SmackDown, and Main Event. That is how that is going to go down. So let's go over to those averages and see what we have. And that will conclude this week of Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button down below. If you have any suggestions on what I should book next week, leave it down in the comments and we'll see what we can do. I think I can definitely incorporate some of your ideas. And if you even want to see certain people in storylines, let me know what you think, who you would like to see in storylines. Also, let's just talk wrestling in the comments down below, shall we? I'm always up for talking about wrestling. So, with that all being said, like, comment, and if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button so you get more updates on videos that I do here on YouTube. And until next time, hail to the king!